Hello, everybody. Mike Rasmussen here. It is April 4th, 2024. This is a live vlog. I wanted to talk about the concept of your career true north and how that helps you stay the course. When I was growing up, I was a Boy Scout. And in 1996, when I earned my Eagle Scout Award, there are a lot of skills and tests that you have to pass, including camping in the wilderness for several days, as well as figuring out orienteering. So one of the things that's remarkable about that concept is it came to me to talk about this and something I've been wanting to talk about. So your career true north. So orienteering. Let me give a brief background. So orienteering is the idea and the concept that you use a map to find what is called true north. So on a map, you could use a landmark that would show you where you are. And the concept of true north is a remarkable concept. Let me just explain what it means. So on the map, you'll have what looks like a north, and you use the compass with the magnetic pole of the Earth's magnetic sphere to figure out which direction to go. And in this concept, what basically happens is if you are off by 1 to 2 degrees and you go in the direction of that map without orienteering true north and the paces on that map to match, then you would actually wind up off course and you'd be in a different direction. Okay. The concept is also used in navigation. So in the ocean, if you're on a boat or whatever. So the long story short is you take the map and you use the alignment of the map to then take the compass and you put the compass on the map and you align the map in the direction of the true north. And by doing that, you orient yourself in the direction that you're going. You can also use the sun and the stars to do this. Polaris is the North Star, and it will usually lead you to the north. The sun sets in the east and the west, but true north is going to get you home. So with this concept, I want to talk about your career true north. So right now in my career, I'm in a job search. Let me take you back to a time in 2008 where this concept of the career true north and your work true north. It's the purpose why you do what you do. It's the purpose of your focus in your career and your life. What is the reason you work? What is the reason you get out of bed every day? What is the reason, your motivation, your purpose, if you will? Such a great concept and a very important one. But let me talk about that. So 2008, Great Recession. I was working at a company by the name of HR Solutions Partners. The economy hit at that time, where the financial meltdown came. There was a period of time between paychecks and that company, HR Solutions Partners, where I had a little bit of period of time, probably about 2-3 months, where I wasn't working. So what I learned from that experience was I had to go back to my roots. I had to go back to what I loved about HR, which was recruiting. And I knew back then in 2008, when the financial meltdown hit, how important that was to stay the course. And so I do apologize. And I come and vlogcast in a Denny's because I like it here, and it gets me away from my house sometimes. And I'm on the way to Salt Lake, and then I have another live meeting in just a few minutes that I have to go to. But let me get back on track here. As I was saying, 2008, I had the decision to make. What was I going to do? What was my true north? What would make me happy? What would make me excited to get out of bed every day? You see, that was the key. It was figuring that out, and it was recruiting. I figured it out, right? So I took that course when I found through a networking contact an opportunity at HR Solutions Partners in Los Gatos, a small HR recruiting consultancy. And it was wonderful. I had the opportunity to do a lot of things that I wanted to do. And because of that, it helped me to stay the course. So in your life, I recommend you find that true north. In other words, the true north is on like the compass. You have to know your direction, and you have to get that down in your life and in your career. You have to know that for yourself. Why are you doing what you do every day? What gets you out of bed? What gets you excited? What helps you stay the course? It's it's you know, when I was an Eagle Scout and I had to learn all this and learn about orienteering, I'll admit I got lost in the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to do it well. But this concept of your true north and your belief in yourself, your belief in your values, several things that a career true north could have in play for you. The values of the organization you're going to work with, the company, um, industry that you're in, the the reason you like to work, the thing that makes you excited to work. All of those things could be a career true north. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, if that's your passion, and it should be your passion, I will say that wholeheartedly, absolutely should be doing that. If you're a good business owner, you have to walk the talk. You have to, it's such a hard thing to be an entrepreneur and own a business and drive a business forward because there's so many bits and pieces of it. You could have various true norths that guide you, but I suggest getting a mission statement for your career. This is my purpose. For me, I created a purpose statement when I was going through coaching with my coach, and he suggested make a mission statement. My mission statement was I exist to do recruiting in a human way that uplifts everybody in the process and makes them absolutely 100% better while being a good father and friend to my family. It's a simple one, but that's an essence what guides me. So my vision for myself is I'm doing everything I do with my family center to my existence, my family center to my focus. That is a true north. There could be multiple true norths, but I would suggest getting an overarching one, starting with a mission statement. What is it that makes you excited every day to get out of bed? What is it that makes you happy? That's a true north. Um, what are your values? What do you value? What do you appreciate about being and existing in your work? What is the part of your work that you like? You could be a software engineer and you like making new platforms. You like making new software applications. It could be a finance person. You like guiding the business and keeping them on target with forecasting. In talent acquisition, a true north could be setting up the pipeline. So your customer, end manager, and your end candidate has a great experience in the process. Do you see what I'm saying? It's the true north is really kind of the backbone. It's almost like you know why you get up every day. You know why you go to work every day. You know why you keep working every day. You choose to make uh, a course in your life that makes a difference. It aligns, if you like to serve and, part of your mission statement could be, I go out, I help people every day. That's your true north. Um, Other examples of true north could be maybe finances. You have a goal. A goal is a true north. So a mission statement is an alignment, an overarching alignment of the true north, and goals are the means to get to the end, to stay the course. They're like mile markers on your course. So with that said, I've been thinking a lot about this concept. Again, how do you stay the course? In these times where it's interesting, the economy is what it is. There's all sorts of things happening. We're looking at all sorts of nuances. And just like in 2008, I had to go back to my roots. I had to go, okay, what do I like? What do I want to do? And being helping other human beings find work that was meaningful and made sense, and guiding everything that led to that was my career move. So today, the same thing. What drives me? That's that career focused desire to help people. It's to help my family be financially free. It's the desire to see my kids have a good education. Your career true north could be your wife. It's your why. Why? What do you do every day? Why do you get out of bed every day? It aligns to your life true north. So career true north should align to your life true north. So I hope this makes sense. It's just an idea, thought I had, just as you're thinking about your career and your life and what you're doing with yourself and where you're going. A career true north is a powerful, powerful concept. And I would encourage you to write down goals, to come up with a mission statement for your life, to come up with ideas that guide you on your course. It's it's as if, some people, you look at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, okay? You start with the basics. You got to get food and shelter. If you're in transition, start with the basics. But the self-actualization is your true north. That's a good way of looking at it. Self-actualization is the ultimate place of happiness in your career and in your life. Things are going in that direction. See? So again, think of this concept of true north. Let me pull something up here. I want to just show you a definition of true north in Wikipedia and use this concept to kind of think about your life. I love the explanation they give. So I'm going to share my screen real quick with you guys, and then I'll end this because I've got to get ready for another meeting today. But I did this because this was a concept on my mind. I kept thinking about it. So I just really wanted to share this with you guys and let you see the definition. So true north is an amazing, amazing concept. So let me see if this is showing on my screen. So anyway, there's the article. I will just read it. True north, also called geodetic north. Let me just do something here real quick with my screen. I'll stop here real quick. Let me get back. There we go. This should show what I wanted it to. Now I got the right one. Okay, so true north, also called geodetic north or geographic north, is the direction along Earth's surface. The reason, again, it's because of the Earth's curvature. Okay, that's why true north is so important. Is the direction along Earth's surface towards the place where the imaginary rotational axis of the Earth intersects with the surface of the Earth. That place is called the true North Pole. True south is the direction opposite of true north. North per se is one of the cardinal directions, a system of naming orientations on the Earth. There are multiple ways of determining the north in different contexts. It is important to make a distinction between the magnetic north and the magnetic North Pole, which is less steady location close to the true North Pole determined by a compass and the magnetic field of the Earth. Due to the fundamental limitations of map projection, true north also differs from the grid north, which is marked by the direction of the grid lines on a typical printed map. However, the longitudinal lines on a globe lead to the true poles because the three-dimensional representation avoids these limitations. In other words, the curvature of the Earth is what the reason true north aligned to the magnetic on the map. So again, you take your map, and if you had your map, there's a little line along the little flower compass thing at the top. You put your compass on it, and then you align your map, you rotate your map with it. And that is why that's so powerful. You do that in your career, you're going to start really excelling at things. Life tends to go faster. You have a vision of your why. You know where you're going. You know what your end result is. Other people might call this a vision board. So you could create your own quote unquote vision board, which is going to show several goals for your career at intervals and stages. So just like you have on a map, you have landmarks where you know you're progressing. Same idea applies in your career search or in your career in your life. Have goals for every area of your life. You could set them up as various things. Physical, you could have them be for family. You could have goals for education. You could have goals for your career, your self-growth, whatever. Propel yourself in that direction. Now, again, this is such an interesting concept, but it is something I wanted to address for that reason, because I see so many people, it's like they're lost without a rudder. Their ship is just going like this and zig and zagging, and they're not taking control. It's as if they're reactive in their life. So that's the thought today. Hopefully it's helpful. Um, but I encourage you, find true north in your career and in your life. That's it from me, Mike Rasmussen from Where's Your Next. Have a great day. Peace. Mike out.